Right. So, looking through what I have going up, we're in the weeds now. This is a lot of stuff that I'm not familiar with, and not a lot of it is actually. Very few of them are actually really that short either. There's a lot of quite long ones here. So, as I've said multiple times in previous episodes, no idea how far I'm going to get today. If I end up stopping at like Simon Senses, then that makes sense. However, we do have module maneuvers here. This one does rely on other modules and the order you solve them in. So this is going to be another case where the solving order might be slightly out the window because we need to solve this, basically. So, and we've also got another boss through the top 10 numbers, so that's at least going to be interesting. So let's just get started. So, like, if you begin to coordinate 00 of this plane, with other modules, help other modules, and the same coordinates as a goal, then press the same button. As you see, the XY coordinates are coordinate plane, this is goal position. So we could just solve it now, I think. But if we were to solve the module that would become a first cipher, so that would be this arrow, that's this one, that one, that one. So first cipher doesn't contain any of them, does not end in S, contains no spaces, it does contain spaces, and doesn't start with a vowel, so it wouldn't move us anywhere. So solving in the normal order should be fine then, as far as I know, because solving this one actually move it anywhere. But that might be the first strike comes from. So we do need to note down these though. There's 5, so it didn't cancel that as well. So and let's start the bomb. Oh no, 1, 2, 3. That'll still be 5, I think. This place, left place the stage. Ticking down from north modules. So yeah, 5. And the right stage number. As every stage is initially in the number of priority given by the stage's number, unless the stage number is correct, in which the answer is what's the first number priority. The priority starts with all numbers from 1 to 10 in descending order. Then I don't know if pick from number priority, move to the back, or those before I move forwards. With red, it's time to forget your preferences of dislike 1 or 2 numbers. If it's only to be picked in this, a number closer to first number in number priority is picked until a non-dislike number is picked. The first number is But it looks like the number would be big from more closer to the first number. So the one farthest to the left is picked instead to a non-disliked number is picked, then the first number is disliked and pick it anyway. So we'll get to that when we get there. Currently we have 2, which is 2. So we have 2 to begin with, I think. This. So U, J, X, U, and R. We've got OO Cipher. For this step, you need the middle display on page 1, cookie 1, and the bottom display on page 1, cookie 2. EUNOEQ, FPXALJ. For each letter key 1, consider base stated character in the same position in the basic character in the same position as the serial number. So, with the serial number being NL8LE2, take the serial number character modulo 3 and place this many instances of the letter in key 1, follow this up with a W and add more instances of the letter until you have total 3 characters. Essentially very similar letters here. So in this case, that would be 31 mod 3 is 1. So yeah, so like that. Then let's go by column. Just read down the columns. So we have 14 plus 9 mod 1 plus 9 mod sorry, my brain just shut off. Mod 3. So it's 2 is the letter in key 1. For instance, whether you add more, the letter in key 1 T over 3 letters by each string because below the previous. So that would be EW. Then we have 12. That's 0, so that's going to be WU. Then we have 8. 2, so NNW. We've got that again, so WO. Got 5 plus 9. That's 2. And then 2. So we have EWN, WEQ, EUN, OEQ, WW, OWW. And all letters are in position. All the letters are in position in addition to the corresponding letter in key 2. So we just add key 2 to the end of each of these. So F, P X A L J. Then that's subtract 26, so that's then just 126. And then if we get 0, that's Z. So that's 5 plus 23 plus 14 plus 4, D. 23 plus 5 plus 17 plus 16, I. 5 plus 21 plus 14 plus 24, L. Looks like it's created a word already. 15, 5, 17, 1, L. Oh, it probably is creating a word, isn't it? Yeah. No. That's what it's meant to be doing. So at least that's a good sign. Fillers is going to be 23, 23, and 10. Yeah. Fillers. Piece of slice cipher. Please create an alphabet. Take keyword 1. Really duplicate letters. Fillers. Yeah, with less than keyword 1. So that would be C, D, E, F, G, H, J, K, L, F, J, K, M, O, N, O, P, Q, R, S. No, S, T, U, W, X, Z. That should be 20, 21. Yeah, because 26 minus 5. Didn't take the other related. The number of pot plates 2 plus indicators 4. Greater than 4. The number of pot plates plus indicators is 4, which is not greater than 4. Then a bit after. A bit before even, because it wasn't. You put letters, you have 4 rows of letters. Last digit odd rows would be. Last digit zero number is odd, it isn't, so the rows would be 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 7, 6, 7, 6. The letters come like that, isn't it? Is that what it looks like? Yeah. Fish row alternate between placing a dash space starting with dash and rows. Sorry. For each row between dash and space starting with a dash and rows of 7 letters and a space for rows of 6 letters. So rows of 7 letters. I would dash and rows of 7 letters. Like that. And the space for rows of 6 letters. Dash space dash space dash space. What's that mean to do? Each row is made between basically a dash and a space. Start with 7 letters and space for 6 letters. This dash is in reading order. This is from A1. It's A1. The alphabet. So we weren't into. So I don't. Anyway, that's what I was doing here. That's a weird way to describe it. It was. I mean, figured that out. To create the encrypted word, start with the number given on the top display. Just starting offset, so starting offset is 8. That is that one, isn't it? Yeah. So find the encrypted letter in the lattice, so U. Let the amount of space and by the offset modulo 7. Modulo 7. From there move down the amount of space determined by your offset divided by 7, drawing any remainders and wrapping around. So O divided by 7. Floor. Okay. So it's left then down right, so that's 1 on 1 on there. Left down right. And just add this halfway to get your new offset. 3 and 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. That's plus 1. X. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. 1, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. One and 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then from R, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. I think at least. It said what happens when you go off the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's down 2 and then right 1. I think it said, no? Yeah. Here we go, monitor and glutamate cipher. Assuming we've done this right. Keyboard for step 1, so that's villas. Then it's the middle and bottom screen, page 2. Go to the other 2 keywords. Just create 2 alphabets, A2 and A3, using keyword 1, keyword 2 and 3. And then me. I forgot to copy and paste it, so B O R U U H. Using the keyword in 5 characters, the entire alphabet improves the keyword. If X is even, so X is equal to the first digit of the serial number. It's even for both of them. No, wait, you get on that batteries. No, it's even for both of them still. So both of them is even, so if it's even, click over the keyword. Let's say A3 is, I put 13 dashes above and below A3. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, close this again. Go between the space and the dash. If the first letter keyword has an even position. The alphabet 13 is above A3 start with a dash. The 13 is below A3 start with a space. That was villas at 22, so yes. So they both start with a dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Relating to dead injury, reading over the list from A2. So again, we didn't really need to do that, but we could have just taken the 2 halves and then done this. So the last letter of keyword 1 S, because before N doesn't, so this is our we're using. Find the encrypted letter in the upper or lower row. This is taking a lot longer than I would. And I'm moving down for 25 minutes. So find the encrypted letter in the upper lower row. This row moves left Y letters. You start wrapping around the Y is equal to the digit in the number key. In the same position for the encrypted letter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next to the center row, staying in the same column to get a new letter. Again, find this new letter, the top or bottom row, M. Then immediately move to the center again and go right number of spaces equal to the upward position, corresponding letter keyword 1, that's 22. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Five positions of the encrypted letter. Right. Letter B, I think that means. So then we have A, going left 2, is D, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then have 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Bottle? Is it going to be? X, 1, 2, 1, and then V, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, yeah. Okay. So stage 2, 1, and the buttons are 2, 1 as well, I think. Then hopefully I've not confused myself on this. We should be able to do modular maneuvers as well. Because it didn't contain these, it didn't end in S. We have that one, I think. You can start with a vowel. I think it contains spaces, so. Okay. 2. Got 2 is 4. Memory character. Going to do this the safe way. Shells with a comma, not in that one before. Table desk. Forest. Banana in air quotes. Of course, this isn't what these mean, it's just a way to remember what these are. So this is cross with banner, regular shelf, banana tea, disconnected picnic table. Here we have forest again. 10. That's 4. That doesn't move. I don't think. I think that's all we have to do for that one. We haven't had any red ones yet, but it might happen soon. Anyway, Scrutiny squares. This is an interesting one because the instructions are actually in the flavor text. So we have to look for one where only one of the things is different, which I think is here. There's black word, black text, red background, yellow. But this is the same but with blue around the outside. So we're pressing left because the colour around the word was wrong. Okay. And we press the status light when more than one thing is wrong with it. So this one, only the word is different. Up if the word is wrong. Only the word is wrong. Only the word is different this time. The background is the same, the colour of the word's the same, the colour around the word's the same, so different word is up again. This one, the colour around the word is cyan, the word is cyan. Or the background is cyan, the word is cyan. The colour of the word is black, but the colour around the word isn't green, so the colour around the word is left. And there we have one which has more than one thing different. The colour of the word and the colour of the background are different. So that's 10, equals 3, that's 6. We'll see in due course if I got that one right. Binary cipher. So this one we're just finding out one letter. The top screen on page first we should show a 16-digit binary number. You're going to need to create 5 4x4 grids. Grid 1, take the battery count modulo 8 plus 1. 3. Fill the first and second rows with numbers 1 through 8 with calculated value at the first position. So that would be So that'll be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. Take the port count, modulo 8 plus 1. So port count is 1, modulo 8 is 1, plus 1 is 2. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Grid 2. Take the 16-digit binary numbers shown on the bottom screen of the second page. And fill the grid with these digits: 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. 0, 1, 0. Grid 3. So it should probably put them like this. Take each cell in grid 1, reading order. Go to the cell horizontally opposite in grid 2. Both numbers are both even, both odd. Place 1 in. So we're comparing them now. So yes, 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 no. Yes, no, no, no. Yes, no, yes, no. Yes, no, no, no. Placing the blank number on the top screen of the first page and fill 14 a 4x4 grid with these digits: 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0. Okay. Quickly. Okay. Just go to the recording. I pretty don't want to redo this again, so. Grid 5, take each in grid 3 reading order phase, so using grid 4 and then numbers both even or both odd, so the same thing again. So just comparing them this time, sort of XORing them. Use grid 3 reading order and compare to itself over to it. Wait, horizontally opposite. I've done this slightly wrong, I think. Horizontally opposite means comparing them backwards from each other. So that would be yes, no. Go from the left on the first one, on the right from the second one. So no, no. 7 and 1, yes. 0 and 8, yes. 1 and 1, yes. 2 and 1, no. 2 and 0, yes. That one didn't matter. Yes. 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 No. I think that's what it is then. And then 1, 1, yes. And the rest is 0. 1, 0, no. 1, 0, no. 1, 1, yes. 1, 0, no. 1, 0, yes. 1, yes. 0, 0, yes. 1, 0, no. 0, 0, yes. 1, 0, no. 1, 0, no. 1, 1, yes. 0, 1, no. First, take the keyword and move the screen to the first page. Prepend the alphabet to the keyword and move the duplicate letters, return the last occurrence that is. So, ERIDAL. But this is a tutorial for this. I do not remember any of this though. For the first 14, 16. We lastly remove the letter shown on the screen of the second page. Fill in the first 16 letters, string into a 4x4 matrix. Identify which is the table below based on the single letter removed from these letter string. This will be A, B, C. So this one. Next, shift the X marks table up or down one row based on the letter found in position 6 you previously made 4x4 matrix. J. Move X marks one row down. Lastly, take all the positions of the X marks, ignore and take measures their positions from grid 5, go to the binary number and as a retrieve binary. So that'll be 1, 2, 0, 2, 0, 1. This way you get this binary number, but one of them must be deleted. In the battery count, what's 6? So breakout mod 6 is 2, but it's 3, delete the number in that position in the string. But if you 5-digit binary number in the table placing a single letter, Q. So hopefully, this might be where a strike is going. I've done something wrong. Probably in one of these bits. Okay. And now, probably try and have a strike on top 10 numbers. So I've misunderstood how it works.
2, 1, 4, 4, 6.
Never mind. Okay. Now it's time to get on to the scary ones. The ones that look scary first, and then we're going on to the actual scary one. We're going to Undertunneling and Holographic Memory. Okay. Here one item will change the state of. So there is a 7 item linked to down the center of it. Yeah. All 4 items are set to their correct states. These are spinning and all is lights up. So the desired states for the dial, the number, the grid, and the switch. The switch is always the direction the circuit is spinning, so clockwise. The grid is spinning clockwise. Yeah. So it must be on. The number display must be set to the first digit of the serial number, 9. And the dial must be turned towards the center of the module. And things only affect the ones directly across from it. So the switch and the dial affect each other. And the switch and the dial affect each other. And then the grid and the number affect each other. Then we also keep track of how our movements change their position in the maze. The switch. During the switch, no instantaneous change on the maze position. Instead, once switches in counterclockwise position, all other movements will be inverted. So since it's clockwise, we might want to try and keep it that way, but that's probably not going to happen. But it might actually, because I think the dial only affects it in certain situations. The dial manually turn to a new position. You'll move 1 space in the dial's new direction in the maze. This is the dial pointing away from the center of the module, visiting up. So this is the number, okay. So when the dial is manually turned, you move 1 space in the dial's new direction in the maze, with the dial pointing away from the center being up. So if we want to turn this to point towards the center, we want to do it when the last response time is odd, and then that would also move us once down. I didn't check what the time was. So it might be silly, but I'm going to reset it because that was stupid for me. Actually, why did I This is now just going to be all inverted now. Oh, we'll go with it now. So, this is what we're looking at this time. Bring counterclockwise. So it must be away from the centre. Switch needs to be counterclockwise, which it already is. The grid must be off, and number 9, and the number will be, obviously must be set to the last digit of the serial number, so 5. So in this case, the grid and the switch affect each other. And then the dial and the numbers changes each other. So let's focus on the switch and the grid first. Switch is already where it needs to be, so the light always stay with itself and light changes in the right directions. If the switch was pointed towards the direction that the circle is spinning, so you just flip it, always remains unflipped. Okay, so this will just unflip it, or flip it the other way, and then with the switch toggles all of the lights, its positions, reading order, or is in the one's time where the time of the flip. Okay. So let's say if this, I can't have a time with the 3's in it currently. I'm assuming that's 3. So that'll be 4, 5, and 8. Need 1 there somewhere. 1, 2, 5, and 8. That's doable, I think. It depends whether or not it's based on this timer or the time will be if there's hours. But 1, 2, 5, and 8, there'll be 1, 5, 5, 2, 8. Wait, I've not been keeping track of what I was pressing, have I? There's so much you can keep track of. Okay, getting counterclockwise. Counterclockwise goes this again. Set the last digit of the serial number, so that's 1. The grid needs to be off and grid needs to be counterclockwise. In this case, the switch in the dial, then the number at the here in the grid. And remember to keep track of the movements this time. So switching the dial. Dial points inward out with positions, the switch will be flipped. After the velocity and the time is even. Okay. So turn the dial twice. God, I don't know which way I turned it. I want to keep getting to keep track of what I'm doing. That's grid and number again. Okay. We'll get this in a second. So towards center number is 2, which is already on. I think. No wait, the dot means it is to 2 anyway. So the grid needs to be on. The switch needs to be pointed clockwise, which it currently is. So we need the dial to point towards the center. And it was manually turned. One facing the dial new direction in the maze with respect to the dial pointing away from the center and heading up, so down once. And both of those are now in their desired positions. And now we just have to focus on these two. So we want everything to turn on. We need to figure out how to get this all on. So that is can locally experiment to see if I press like this one, should add 8 onto it. Right? Should add no actually more telling one would be 7. Because I just don't know which way the numbers are. I'm assuming it's in reading order. So this should add 8. But is that even helpful? You could change this one, they should add 4, right? If we press this one. Yes. We went this way. Did that even help? So to get everything to be on, could just do the lazy method of just pressing everything that's off to turn it on, and I'll just keep track of everything I'm doing. So let's go for Those would be 5, 6, and 7. Adding those on to 6. That would be 11, 17. So that gives 4. That'd take us to there. Okay. I didn't don't keep track of the number. I did kind of do. So 2, 3, 5, 6, 9. That'll give us 9. That'll give us up, right, right, down, right. And doing kind of doing the lazy method, but you then have 1, 4, 6, and 9. That stays 9. Give us up, up, left, left, right, down, right. Then that's just going to be plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9. Still 9. Everything. And that's not going to move our position at all. As far as I know. 9 to press. So the entire thing's on. That's not really helpful because now we need to get up to the light in that position. We're going to everything really toggled, which Jason likes toggles. So actually, can we just? I think I did all the movements I needed to do. Then we're just going upward and downwards. No, that doesn't even help because then we're adding more numbers onto it. Go up and then up, left. Go 5. Oh yeah, it says something about you can click on this when it's even in parity. You can, or in the same parity, you press 1 on 9. So could have just done that. Going in 2. So that's not right. So let's. We press down 3 times. Then we have 4, 3, and 2. That doesn't help us because then that just take us back to an odd number, wouldn't it? Let's just see. That would give us 4 would be left, up, and upright. And I've messed up the grid as well. What did I even mess up with the grid? Let's start again. Annoying. Okay, the grid and the number don't affect each other this time. We need to keep note of everything, all the movements we're doing. So it's spinning clockwise towards the center. First digit for grid must be on, and towards the direction it's spinning. But every using the calculator position, all our movements are reverted. We of course need it. The switch and grid and switch. So annoyingly, so we need to get the grid to be off, but then when we finish the switch, it goes back on again. But then we have to remember that this is pointing in counterclockwise position. All of our movements are going to be inverted, so basically flipping all the movements we're going to end up doing. So we're going to try and turn it off. So we press 4, 6, and 7. We would move left, right, down, left normally. That'd be right, left, up, right. Then we have upright, up, left, up, right. No, wait, on up, left, up, right, left, left, down, 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 left, down, down, right. Which would actually be, so these two cancel, these two cancel, so it would just be left and down, which would end up being right and up. We have up, left, and down, right, which cancel each other out. I think I know what this is going to look like afterwards. Yeah. Then, if I'm correct in thinking, then pressing each of these will turn it off. So, and those will also cancel each other out. Yep. Then, open the switch to the lights. Oh, it's bringing the bomb's timer. Completely forgot about that. So, let's get to setting that we can have the bomb's timer then. We would have had 1, 2, 3, and 5 in, wouldn't we? But we need only at most 4 on. If we did we have a time with just 1s and 4s in it? We could have just done, but it just went. Could never was just 1s and 2s in it though. Take a little bit to get there, but and I just pressed right and come to left, and then down left, which goes up right. It's frustrating. I knew this was going to cause some problems. So 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, hopefully. Okay, there we go. So now everything should be normal movement. I'm expecting to get a strike on the movement part though. So we have the dial and the number. So finding the diagram. Find the diagram corresponds to the last digit of the serial number below. When the dial is turned, the number will be rotated one space. When the dial is turned, the number rotated one space in the direction turned if it exists on the diagram. So we're currently on A and we can get to 4 from there. However, we need it to point towards the centre, so we do need to turn it twice. Which would mean we would go off of that one. So I mean, we could turn it counterclockwise twice, which would give us left and down. Move it left and down, and hopefully dial is rotated clockwise by the new number times 90. And then, so yeah, that's still going to turn the dial to a different point. However, I think we can just, so press up, that'll take us to 3. Press up, that'll take us to 3. 3 is not on the dial, so we're going to turn it again, now we'll turn this down. And then forward to just spin it round, so press up one more time. Okay, there we go. And then flashing represents up. This is where I expect the strike to come in, because I probably missed a movement somewhere. It should be down, left, down, down. But could be striking coming. Okay. Thank goodness that's done. Okay. Time for holographic memory. There's a good chance we might not be doing much more after this one because it's taking forever. Okay, holographic memory. So we need to know the white side and the black side for both of them. So we have padlock. We have, I think that's what we call duality, and is it pancube? That's a while ago. Dollar. And that's flatterly. Plain. Triforce, is that? Yeah, Triforce. horse, 3, cross cross, cross 2, I'm gonna go there. We have radioactive, recycle, and cog. Actually, we can see all of the white ones here, plus apple, smiley, star. Then we have the black sides of each of them, which are fire, sun, is that going to be? Yeah. Fire, sun, devil, concentric. Concentric, not the one from the triangle, also quite a while ago now. I think that one was Aries. Yes. Moon, sun and moon, not on each other. Time. Why I call it time? It's a clock. And Saturn. We have hoop. I'm gonna call that hoops for hoop on the string. As well, boat. Peace. Lightning. Yin yang. Spade. Hashtag. Okay. Press any tile to start the module. Display the number, so choose the entry on the corresponding previous stage. So we're going to note these top screen, right screen. Right, left, left screen. So we have sun, peace. And the first ones will always be on the same screen. The column of the required tile is in the same column as the image displayed on the top screen. So this column, same column as the image displayed on the top screen. The row, the required tile is the same as the row of the image displayed on the left screen. So this one, if both displayed images are from the same side, yes. The required tile must also display that side, so it needs to display the black side. Okay. So just keep a note that we press black last, because that's required if we get alternate sides. So we now have top screen dollar, right screen clock. That's two different ones. That's going to be column of dollar, column of dollar and column of dollar and row clock. So that one, column of dollar row clock. And since we're on opposite sides this time, the required tile must display the opposite side from the previously selected tile. So we're going for white this time. Okay, got two numbers here. So next one, and they're solid numbers through the image that was selected on that stage. So that's going to be sun, clock, and they're both on the black side, so we're going to be pressing black. So column of sun, row of clock is this one. We have 3 from the other screen, so that would be clock. And then we've got yin yang. These are both on the same one again, so it's black, column of clock, row of yin yang. So this is both black. What? Sure. Whatever. The other screen was clock. Yin yang, so pressing the. What did I do wrong? I just like stupid, I pressed the wrong side. Well, um, oh, this is the image I've selected on that stage. So the image is not the. Sorry. So, like in this one, it'll be the image on that one. This one was. So that was also the image. Yeah. Just so happened to end up being the same anyway. So I didn't actually change the. It really doesn't change where the grid is. So column, row, column of hashtag, row as swirl. That's this one. So that should be this one on black. There's hashtag swirl. We then have yin, yang. With hashtag swirl, we rest it on flag. So the answer for that one's peace. Yin yang Saturn. Yang Saturn are on the same one again. Column row will be this one. Which would be Moon. Okay. Okay, so then the answer from stage 2 was Moon, and the other screen, so the top screen was Yin Yang. So that's column row. They're both in black again. So the answer to this is also Yin Yang. Hopefully. Okay. Okay, we then have horse, smiley. That's both in this one, isn't it? Yeah. Column horse, row smiley. Yeah, column horse, row smiley. They're both in the white. So column horse, row smiley is this one, where we're going to be also be submitting smiley. And then we have stage 1 answer, piece, and stage 4 answer, smiley. So last submitted answer was white. I think these are on different ones this time. Yeah, piece and smiley. So column of piece, row smiley is going to be bottom this one, bottom this one. So piece, column piece, row smiley. There. Our last answer was white, so we're submitting bottom right on black. Okay. That was just misunderstanding what I was meant to be clicking on. And now for the one everyone's looking forward to. Now, what you've been waiting for. Hey, silent senses. I am not ready for this one. There is a good chance that I'm going to be doing this with my headphones off. So, we're first going from red, violet. Means we're going from red to violet. So press button of this first sequence, all the maze corresponding to the colour of the next flash will activate. So we're going to be in the red maze, and we're going to traverse the maze to the bottom of the bulb and flash next after that. So going from red to violet in the red maze. This is going to be a pain. I'm expecting many strikes from this one. So I'm going to go from here to here. So we sort of get in line with the other arrow here. And relative to the middle. I don't know how far down I can go. Oh no. Okay, so we did the first one. We have yellow, red, cyan, yellow, red, cyan, orange, orange. So yellow, red, cyan, cyan, orange, orange. So we'll be going from yellow to cyan, the red maze, and then cyan to orange in the orange maze. I don't know if that's going to happen, but sure. This is probably where the first strike can come in. So, yellow, red, cyan, cyan, orange, orange. Now is in orange, which, how am I going to line this up? um, I'm going to just kind of have a wing it. Look at the corner of the button. If we line up with that, we should be able to just go up to the middle in a diagonal path. Okay. Then to the middle. Then line with that. Down. Not too far. Just above the arrows for the next one. The arrows there. thought, but here we go. Green, yellow. Green, yellow, blue, blue. Green, yellow, blue, blue, cyan, red, red, pink. Green, yeah. Green, yellow, blue, blue, cyan, red, pink. So QIB, green, yellow, blue, blue, cyan, cyan, red, pink. So we're going to go first from green, go from green to blue in the yellow maze. The only thing is that little bit in the middle. Blue to cyan. God, that's quite the way in the blue maze. Oh God, that's horrible. Then cyan to pink in the red maze, which I think we're at least comfortable with. Probably there. Not quite up to the middle. In line with that. This made my hands sweaty. Move up through there. Not too far. Shift just before the middle. Oh. I'll take one strike out of that. Yeah, Jesus Christ, I will take one strike. Funny if I think into. Was in the tutorial? I might not be actually. Okay. So. Got another boss here, but there's some painful modules with it surrounding it. Probably should do this before I forget it. The Chessword, raise bottom center, Queen's Wall is the boss. Twisty, and Mischboozl. Because I could put manual Malady and capture the flag there as well. So Queen's Wall isn't completely trivialized. Okay. Because I can count of each wings in the buffet game of war with the Queen of Spades. So, if the new card's rank is higher than the previous card in the pile, then increase the win count of that card. After all non-acknowledges, so if the new card's rank is higher than the previous card, increase the win count of the suit of that card. So whenever you base card at the same rank as the previous card, then the suit's win counts will cycle around. Usually they're in the order spades, hearts, diamonds, clubs. So one right whenever this happens. So spades, hearts. It doesn't get that high, so without diamonds, clubs, you can't do the 0. Okay. Guys, we can only have 6 of hearts. Now Chessword. What are 6 coloured diamonds in the board? Each chess pieces. Table below to convert kinds of diamonds into chess pieces. Each location of the chessboard, okay, the letter will be empty. If the letter is 2, then we wouldn't use. So we're using the right board because it's odd. Each piece can have 0 valid letters. Piece whose valid letters is set. Otherwise, I could catch it by the piece. Take the pieces in reading order. This is a 6 letter word, so we've got 5 letter word here. So the first one is a king. So we can only capture these ones. So the first letter is going to be QC or Y. Then we have this, and it's a bishop, so diagonally. So it could be S H N SHN XFV of XV. So I put it. We then have Queen here. So that's every direction. So that's BPL S OUC HAJ. Rook. You can only move in the normal double directions, so but any distance. So QC K H A J G. then this is HHG again. I mean, not G though. HHJ FWTE. Captcha. CHOKE. Please go to place your knight there. Pressing the kind where I you're gonna in the last of a red letter. The bottom right will set your input. So starting so we have C. We need to get to H, which would be like that. Get to O, it's like more difficult. Get from there to there, we would have to go yeah, okay. Get to K, we just go back to where to there. Get to E, might take a little bit more. Okay. Okay. We get 5 of diamonds. That does not beat the 6 of hearts as I said before, so go red bundant. Stream. Like the word before the submit. We're ready to look at letters from the word. The other bit without Z. V, Q, T, V, F, I. Video code is all in your words. It's TREAM. It's the alphabet at the beginning of the word. Now down the letters on the red button and K. First is start and second is end. So it should be right up. Okay. King of Hearts, that does beat it, so Hearts gets a 1, I think. That's what it means. Twisty Terminals. Total Transceiver. By distinct symbols. Using terminals connected by these transceivers. Convert the codes to the serial number into both transceivers. So 7 V 6 K V again and 9. So these are the only ones that can connect to each other. Is there any interactive for this? No. So then we need to have to find out, we'll figure out what we're doing here. Well, immediately see here. Anyway, the psi can. No, the psi can only connect to that or itself. Neither of those are in this top, adjacent to these top corner ones. So we know that this one isn't going to be there. The pies go connect to omegas. We've got XX, pi and omega there. And then we can have X and omega or X and pi, or X and X. That works there and there. Sides can connect to each other and these connect to each other. Pi and omega can connect to each other. Psi and omega? No. They will now have pi and omega, sine, 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 psi. Omega and psi doesn't work there. Got XX there. Omega pi does work there. Omega pi does work there, so pi and X, omega and omega. Two omegas don't work with each other. So that could be that. This doesn't work. We either pi will need to be attached to an omega, but it can't. Okay, so coming back to here, this, what else can we connect to an X there? We instead did that. Gonna do that. Two pi's can't connect to each other, but pi and omega can connect to each other. This can connect to each other, but so instead we have X and omega there. Got X and X, pi and pi, pi and omega, X and omega, yeah. omega, x omega, psi omega. That doesn't work. Get that. Does that work? Cool. Pi omega, x omega, psi and omega can't work there. Neither can these two actually. So we have to rotate this one anyway. Psi can go with itself, or so it had to be with itself one. But then that doesn't work. Omega can go with X. That does work. But then that would mean this one's wrong. This can't go down to this one. Pi and omega, x and x. Omegas can't connect to each other. So pi omega xx omega x and psi, that thing. X omega psi psi pi omega, that thing psi x omega is omega. So horizontals are fine. X yes, pi omega, yep. X omega, yes. X omega, yeah. Psi yes. Psi omega x, yep. Omega x. Pi omega x, yep. Psi thingy. Psi x. No. We change that one. We can just do that. There's psi there. X there. X omega there. We check again. Omega pi omega xx x omega psi pi omega. I think that's actually psi or xi psi x omega, yeah. Then xx, yes. X omega, yes. X omega, psi, pi omega, psi, Pi Omega, XX, Omega X, Omega X, Omega X. So hopefully. Okay. Okay, thank goodness. 6H. 6 spades. That doesn't beat it. Next we have Mischboozl, I think. Yeah. Might take a little bit. So kind of want to look for ones. Yep, just square blocks and more of the colours. I think we have green there. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then that has only green in them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And these is just 10 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can assume that maybe green is that one. Any more that would be that? 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then I'll be 11. So that one could be that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I guess then we just look at what comes after it. These are your options. Don't think so. So moving, well, the next one is for green. We have 1, 2. We have quite a few full ones again. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 full and half greens would be 1, 2, 3. Is that like we need the next ones? Not that one. Maybe that one, because this one would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But this one would be 1, that would be 2. So there's another option I missed somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 now. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah. That one. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, I think we found it. I think we don't have to care about set 2 anymore. We know we were there. We're now here and now. So we need to create that shape. Like, what we're doing. And we need to get it so that increase both that one and this one. So we need green, 4 green ones to be there. Need a 4 green one to end up here. Then that one goes there, that one goes there. Then that one goes there, yeah. See, that's that shape of it. And that stays the same as well. And that doesn't look right, doesn't it? We have to create that shape. Okay. Need 2 of the 4 squares be there. There. This one has to go green is there. Right. That's another green one. That one's not meant to be there. Replace with that one. That goes there. That can stay there. Should be one more. That's things like that. That's still right. Yeah. That still works. No, I don't think so. That one's been broken. Now that's fine. Yeah. That's starting to look like stuff for the other ones as well. The room is there. That's green. For red, that's looking like that. Blue, that's looking like that. We go back one for the them. You should have red is that. Yeah. And blue should fill in these ones. Yeah. Red, those are all solid, those are all solid. These two are solid and these two are halves. Yeah. That should be that. This one, that's red. Red should be solid all the way up here. Should be that. Yeah. It doesn't quite work entirely actually on this one. Blue. Yeah, that looks right for blue. It's only the red one that's not quite right. Looks right for that now. That broken any of these ones. Yes, it has. go to these ones. Go to the next one of each one. Yeah, red looks like it's right. Green looks right. Blue, that looks right. Blue definitely looks right there. Red should be yeah, and then cut off both ends there, yeah. And then this one should be green, green all the way up there. Half of them that, yeah. Blue does like that. Green does like that. And red does like that. Green looks right. Red. Yeah, red looks right. And blue looks right as well. Blue, yeah, I think. Green definitely looks right on that one. We can doubly and triply sure this is right. That looks right. Red. Green already does look right. Blue should be solid on this corner. Yeah. Then these ones as well. Like that. Yeah. Blue I think is perfectly right there. Yeah. Red should be like that. Yeah. Green looks about right as well. Might submit in a second. Ooh. No, that's green. Green, that's fine. Blue, that's fine. Yeah. Red. Yeah, that looks fine. So understandably these look very similar. The red one, the green one's that. The red one, the same thing with that being, which looks right. Blue one, it's very similar as well. It's got a gap there and got a diamond there and everything else is filled in. Yeah. Red is a box here. Green is the same box with two triangles in it. And then blue is blue look right. Looks about right to me. I'd go for 2 on this one. I think this one will be very telling for blue. That looks right. Red looks fine. Green looks fine as well. Yeah. Red. Yeah. And might be a slight risk doing this. But can't see anything noticeably wrong with it. Okay. That's Queen of Hearts. Queen of Hearts 1 again. Manual Malady. Okay. So I didn't see what manual this was going to be, or what description.
Input the correct correspondent direct 5 grid for the action sequence for 2, and then one cell none of the robots ever travel. Scan a 5 by.
So, descriptions. Scan a 5 by kind of 5 by 5 grid.
Input the correct correspondent direct 5 grid for the action sequence for 2, and then one cell none of the robots ever travel. Scan a 5 by.
Still railway scanner, which actually one we haven't gone to yet. So that's for
Scan a 5 by correspondent direct 5 grid. Scan a 5 by 5 grid for the correspondent direct. Scan a 5 by 5 grid for the correspondent direction sequence for 2, and then one cell none of the. Scan a 5 by 5 grid for the one cell none of the action sequence for 2, and then correspondent direct the robots ever travel. Input the correct. Scan a 5 by 5 grid for the one cell none of the action sequence for 2, and then correspondent direct the robots ever travel. Input the correct. Scan a 5 by 5 grid for the one cell none of the robots ever travel action sequence correspondent direct for 2, and then scan a 5 by 5 grid for the one cell none of the robots ever travel to, and then correspondent direction sequence. Input the correct. Scan a 5 by 5 grid for the one cell none of the robots ever travel to, and then input the correct correspondent direction sequence. Scan a 5 by 5 grid for the one cell none of the robots ever travel to, and then input the correct correspondent direction sequence.
and that's it. Okay. 2 spades. And now get back to where we were. Okay. Manual, I think that's what we just did. So that doesn't win. So now got capture the flag. So we have zero N 96 KK. Play game, capture the flag. Line based on subcapture to load into the game. Give it a flag. As I said, go give me the shoe. and he's hoping need to have Captcha serve the Captcha so you can play Capture the Flag. Yeah. So, what consists of only generating 6 Capture, 2 flag buttons, and a white view panel. The other Capture to be so the Capture. In order for Capture to be able to sell the Capture himself, he must be translated in the only language flag no semaphore. Only the most Chinese slave version, so you must play characters Capture as follows. For each character on the Capture code, submit their character in semaphore by using 2 flag buttons, provided flipping below is done to each flag individually, not as a group. Pressing the red flag button will rotate the left flag and can turn the character of opposition. Character of opposition is visible on the white green panel. The character in your capture is part of. The character in your capture is part of F1AG. I think that is, yeah. F1AG, none of those. Flip both flags. The character vertically. The serial number is in the same position as the character you're currently translating. The serial number character in the position, same position as the character you're currently translating. 7V6. Oh, it's still this one with the 2 P's on it. Yeah, it was just a Twisty, and yeah. Oh, just did. Probably did that quite a while ago now. Speaking of that, just so I don't lose that. So, introducing poll. Is there another character in the same position as the character you are currently translating is part of POLE? P0LE? No. So both of them are just normal. So, we'll quickly double check that we just get the characters as it is.
Flag in this game. The serial number. Want to submit is always interesting like that. F. Lima Echo. We're going to be submitting flipping both characters for that for the character. Both flags. This is no. We're going to right flag the same, but we're going to flip this. We're going to rotate this guy over to the northeast or the northeast here, and we're going to submit. And just like that, that's good to go. It will.
Sorry,
Will immediately. We're going to the northeast here, and we're going to submit. Papa Lima. To west. Southeast and here.
none of these should be changed, should they? Nothing's F1AG, and nothing is P0LE here. That's 9, right? Yeah. That what that is? Six. Okay. And now Hearts was the only one that won anything. Okay. Okay. So, how much footage do we have at this point? It's probably quite a lot because all of those was about 40 each. So, properties 234. Still got a bit of time to work on some stuff. I try to not go too far past 4 hours for each one. Okay. So, wire terminals, I know that can take a while. I think I've already set it to the interactive, yeah. Find the invisible cow in a cipher. Where do I want to get to by the end of this episode? I guess since the trailer for Markiplier's film Iron Lung came out recently, that would be a good place to finish this one off. Although it does make weird noises, so I might put on a separate one. It does some noises to try to scare the hell out of you. That seems like a nice place to leave it. We'll be getting probably into the planets on the next, the planets rather, in the next one. They're definitely ones I've been looking forward to. Anyway. Slow down. Because Anus Cipher being my most viewed tutorial and I ballsed it up, but I did it anyway. So hopefully this will be a better vision of how the module works. Anyway, the module consists of a network of terminals, each with an LED and up to 8 coloured wires connecting to its neighbours. The colour of the LED denotes which wires connect to its terminal are live and should not be cut. You just like to assign a pair of wire colours to an LED colour. Take the first numeric digit of the serial number and assign it compared to the red. So, take the first numeric digit of the serial number, 9, that goes back to the red entity. Take the second numeric digit, 6, move down that many spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Might quick double check that.
for the rest of the video. That's going to be representing for white.
Yeah, okay.
And we're going to go down 4 more times here. 1, 2, 3, 4 to give us red and blue.
9, 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And this is why I got the interactive up, because I know this one can take a while. So blue, black, red, yellow, yeah, okay, and then colours of the wires, black, blue, blue, white, yellow, yellow, blue, yellow, blue, 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 see why this one takes a while sometimes. Okay, that's everything. Okay, so throw these down. Red is red and white. Yellow is yellow and black. Blue is yellow and blue. White is red and yellow. Black is yellow and white. I need to know which wires, if it was down live, should not be cut. Okay, so the blue is fine for these ones. The black is also fine. White is fine for these ones, but we would have to keep one of them live. Oh, one of them open. expecting the possible strike anyway. Okay. White. White and low. White doesn't allow red. So we're leaving that one. Red doesn't allow white. Red doesn't allow white on here. But white and red are fine with going blue. White and red are both fine with going blue. Okay. Red, white, no yellow, so neither of these are fine. Red is fine cutting both of these. Red, red. Red is red and white. That's fine for both of these. Don't think that splits in anyway. But neither of these are fine for that one. Red, white. The white isn't fine. The white. And red don't deny black. White and red. White and fine blue is fine. You've got white, red and yellow, yeah. That doesn't split into do separate things, does it? Red and black. Fine cone blue. And but we would have to be careful with the rest of them there. We had to be careful here. But it's fine because red and black doesn't allow yellow. But it does allow blue. It's still not disconnected as of yet. These two, red and blue, only allows black, so no. So only allows black here. So blue and black. Black allows red, I think. Well, red and black. I doesn't split anything up either. red and black, which allows cutting blue. White and black, now cutting black. Red and red. We allow cutting both of these. We can still at this point. We can just loop round to those. So we might not actually get to our longest time just with how long it's taking. So red and yellow only allows blue, so that's not fine for these ones. Yellow and yellow doesn't allow yellow, so yellow and blue doesn't allow black or blue. Yellow, red only allows blue. Can we disconnect these ones? Yes, I think so. Red and yellow. In red and yellow blue, we can get rid of those. That's disconnecting the entire thing. I think so. Yeah. Red and yellow. Red and black. And no red of yellow. Yellow. Yellow red. Yellow's blue in both these directions. So that one fine. Okay, there we go. So now all of the colours have changed. The colours of the LEDs have changed, so well, there we go. Change all of these colours. Blue, 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 black, white, blue, yellow, white, blue, yellow, and then we go around again. So we can leave that one because I'll disconnect everything. So now for some of these ones. Yellow, yellow blue, or yellow white. We'd like to disconnect the white, and can we do that without breaking apart the entire system? Yes, I think so. Yes. So we can cut that one. Okay, yeah. Okay. red and yellow and blue would allow both of those to be cut, but that would isolate the system, so we can only cut one of them, I think. Yeah, it allows red and white, so let's cut the red one. Blue, blue and black. Doesn't allow yellow, so those are still fine. Or those can stay untouched. We can ignore that. Yellow and white. Yellow and white. Don't allow the red one to be cut, but they're fine with the white one being cut. Ignore that. Ignore that, because that's the only way to get over there, I think. Yeah. Ignore that. That's the only way to get up to there. So, white and blue. Doesn't allow yellow or blue, so that can't cut any of them. Blue and black. Doesn't allow blue or white. Okay. Can ignore that. White. Or yellow and black. Doesn't allow black. It does allow red. Don't know why that one working. Yellow and blue. Doesn't allow yellow. Blue and blue. Blue and blue doesn't allow black. And that doesn't break anything. White and blue. Doesn't allow red or yellow. Ignore that. Wait, can we ignore that? Doesn't allow black there. Yellow blue doesn't allow black. But allow red. We missed that one there. So we now can ignore that one. We can still look at this one. We can get rid of that one actually, I think, because we can still loop around to that one. And then yellow and blue doesn't forbid that, so yeah, there you go. And now changing the colours once again. Red, black, blue, yellow, black, blue, yellow, black, red, red, yellow, yellow, white, red, blue, blue. Shouldn't be too many we have to check though. Because that one we can ignore. This one we can ignore. We can still look at this one. Red, red, allows yellow, so we can only cut one of them though. Otherwise that would separate these two. And that one's now always live. You can ignore that because that would disconnect that. Ignore these two, but we can still look at these. Yellow, blue. Still doesn't allow yellow, blue. Blue, blue, yellow. Allows white. Yeah, that's fine to cut. Ignore that. We can still look at this. Black and yellow. Doesn't allow yellow to be cut. Blue and yellow doesn't allow black to be cut, so that's fine. Still look at that. I'm guessing. Yellow, yellow. Allows us to cut the red one. I think there's still more we can do. There's still more we can cut, apparently. Oh wait, there, I think. Yellow and black. Allows cutting blue. That doesn't disconnect it, does it? Yeah, there we go. And this is apparently still more. Do I even need to use that? Oh, just for anyone watching this bit, I'll change it to that just for your viewing pleasure. Okay. Can't be too much for me to look at this one. Ignore all of these. Ignore all of that. It's effectively just these connections and these connections. So red and yellow only allows blue. That was literally the only one. Surely it's just up here now. Red allows one yellow. There we go. Dear God, that took a while. Thankfully, this one shouldn't take too long. I never don't know how long this was going to take. You're wondering, can you actually hear that? Yes, I think so. There we go. And I type that in the Cipher. So top screen, we have both yellow left, both yellow left, 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 yellow, blank yellow, blank left, right, yellow, right, yellow. So with the first in the sign, both yellow left, both yellow left. Yeah. Then we have yellow, right, yellow, both left, right, both right, left, left, right, nothing, both right. Okay. Blue, yellow, blue, yellow, 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 blue, yellow, 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 blue, yellow, yellow, blue, blue. Both right, left, nothing, right, right, both, 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 yellow, left, right, right, nothing, right, right, nothing, both left, right, yes, both, nothing, nothing, finally, both right, right, left, both right, left, both yellow, left, nothing, yellow, both right, nothing, both nothing, nothing. Okay, they're translating all of these. Over here left, E, left, 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 Q, right, let's quickly copy these just in case I do anything wrong. Yellow, nothing, yellow. I'm going to separate these out because these ones are slightly different. Yellow, nothing, yellow, B. Nothing left, right, L. Yellow, right, yellow, C. Both left, right is A. Both right, left is N. Nothing, both right is S. Canals. That's a good time to translate to a word. I think this one should also translate to a word. O, T, right, right, nothing. Notepad, with nothing, nothing, yeah. Notepad, and nothing yellow, bow. M, both right nothing. W, but then and then the colours: blue, yellow, blue is 1, yellow, yellow is 4, yellow, blue, yellow is 2, and yellow, blue, blue is 5. Okay, now we've got the read. Take creature word from display 1, the keyword creature from display 2. Read the games in keyword. Keyword currencies, intervene, reroll letters shown in keyword. Energy going to D, rewrite TV, don't see. I copy and paste that. I'll copy that so I can go and use it again. I don't think the style actually matters on this one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, and you swap the order. I don't think the side actually matters. So, let's group the word into pairs, and then move on from the first letter to the second letter in the direction, repeat the movement, the second letter to two new letters. So I think E stays as it is. QB. Quickly paste the alphabet here. Never mind, doesn't matter now because I just copy and paste something else. So to make it easier to see, got Q to B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'm gonna make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. So go from this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 14, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 3 E's next to each other. I really hope that surprises her. That's funny. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 3 gives us that. Then between the pairs to corresponding to each pair. So swapping 1 and 4. So that would be that. 2 and 4. That's E and E. Then 2 and 5. U and E. Then take that away. Take this word measurement. So we didn't actually need to get display 5, but so we need to take this word. We really need to look at letters, the keyword, RNA. We have THIK, you're missing J this time. So NO, T, E, P, A, D. The number of ports is odd. No ports is odd, yes, and no populate is even yes. But we have to end the keyword. Go 5x5 matrix. Then we split it into triplets. We only look at the columns which it's in. Like that. So T becomes P, U becomes R, E stays where it is, then E, EX, just those ones, TT, Y, pretty. Okay. Okay. So I said I was going to do Iron Lung. Don't know if I particularly have time in the time I said I do these for. These 321. Can I get Iron Lung done in like under 40 minutes? I would like to hope so. So let's do it. Okay. Didn't realize there was noises with this. What's going on if you well these are two generally the navigation area you get striking position really set. Otherwise you can train as well. You can see these in perfect mode, but don't directly behind you. This reason a wall can place in each one close to your starting point. This specific direction unique to its map. So you cannot see this directly, you need to take advantage of these are activated when you're within 20 units of a wall. and blink fast the closer you are to it. It's draining you lucky completely low when you're sent down. You will likely be completely alone when you're sent down, and you won't need to figure out what method is correct, so I will be provided. So we need to figure out which one of these we're in. Okay, then that one. That one either. Check these ones instead. So we get to okay. I think it's that one. Because we check this one, there shouldn't be anything. We look at 520, should be fine. Yeah. So we're in this one. We're looking for 8x8 34, which is somewhere up here, and y so we're looking around here. We're currently roughly in the middle here. So apparently we're right next to a wall there. out. So, good enough. And that's right. Oh. At the anklet, I mean, the bloody mic on. Hang on. Did I even mark that right? That was a simple misread error. But yeah, I think that's probably where I'm going to leave it off for today. Got through a decent, much more than I thought we would. One strike on some cities was surprising. So, next time we're going to look at Skirtle, Orange Button, and Forget Fractal, which I've never tried before. Science Serves and Crypto Market is going to be interesting one. It's another one that I've done a tutorial for, but God forbid if I remember how to do it. We've got the planets which I'm looking forward to, including Subly Jobbly, which isn't one of the planets, but it's in there as well, so I'm looking forward to that one as well. Set Connections is going to be a long one. Number Game could be quite a long one as well, and Zendo as well. Got Mission Control, which isn't going to do much. Generating Maze. So the big roadblock that I thought we had, which is Senses, wasn't actually that bad in the end. So the next true roadblock, Sapphire Bun, is going to be a bit of a pain. Anything that's truly going to be a roadblock, Torment. Probably, yeah. Anyway, next time we'll be looking at these things. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. I will say, my timetable is a bit awkward, so I don't know when I'll be able to do these. But until the next time, I'll see you later.